Hi, and welcome to the exercise of the week. This week, we're going to do exercise that will be helpful for your breathing. It's an exercise that targets the upper back, where your diaphragm and your lungs are located. And so very helpful for actors, for singers, but really helpful for anybody who wants to breathe better or with more power. So just as a way for you to gauge whether the exercise was effective for you or not, we're going to begin with a breathing exercise, do the physical exercise, and then repeat the very brief breathing exercise for you to see if there's any difference. So all we're going to do is we're going to inhale through our nose and kind of slow, maybe to a slow count of 2, and then I want you to just round your lips, not tense like a pucker, but not horizontal. So like this. And just exhale. Pursing your lips should allow you to elongate that exhale. And whatever your current pattern of musculature in the torso to support your exhalation, if you're an actor or a singer, you've thought about this already. And so whatever that coordination is for you, pursing your lips should make it possible for you to stay with that coordination longer and have a longer exhalation. So I want you to notice strength and length of exhalation as you inhale through your nose and then exhale through pursed lips. And again, inhale and purse those lips to exhale. Just notice if that feels fatiguing in your torso, especially in the muscles on your spine. All right, we're going to come back to that, but to do this exercise, we're going to get down on the floor. So I'm going to move my laptop so I can demonstrate it for you. So you're going to get on your hands and knees, and you want your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, right? So you're kind of like a tabletop. And first, I just want you to do a little cat and cow. So you're just going to play with your pelvic position and the upness in your back. And so I'm going to move this a little bit. I think you'll be able to see better what's going on. So I can round my back and tuck my pelvis. I can hyperextend my pelvis and arch my back. Just kind of feel what that feels like. We're just warming up these muscles because the multi-feet exercise is a strengthening exercise. And so you may not be strong in these muscles and this may be challenging. So the exercise I want you to do, we'll do it first just with an arm. So you're going to pick one arm and you're just going to lift that arm up parallel with your body. And I want you to feel that you can extend a little bit out of your shoulder and sustain that extension for a count of 3 and then bring it back. And again, extend for a count of 3, 2, 3, and bring it back. And extend through your shoulder for a count of 3, 2, 3, and bring it back. And then put that arm down. Now, ideally, what I'd like you to be able to do is to lift your opposite leg at the same time, keeping it, again, on a parallel with your torso. So you'd have this arm, I have my right arm and my left leg. But before we do that, we're going to get to that. We'll just do the legs so you can feel that. And feel that you can extend out of that hip. So we're not talking about moving our torso. We're going to leave our torso where it is and just extend from the hip. Open up that hip, lengthen through your glute to a count of 3, and back, and extend, 2, 3, and back, and extend, 2, 3, and back. So this little portion of the exercise where you're just doing the arms and legs to extend them is a great way to help you build up some of the strength that you'll need in those multifidi muscles in order to put the arm and the leg together. So if you can't put the arm and the leg together yet, that's fine. Do one and then do the other. Don't do both poorly so that your arm and your leg are not really parallel with your body. You really want to come to that parallel line. So now we're going to lift the arm and the leg simultaneously if you can. But if you can't stay on this level line, then just do one or the other. And again, you can extend and come back, extend and come back, and extend out of those joints, come back, and bring the arm and the leg down. And now on the other side, let's just do the preparatory exercises first. So just the left arm, extend and come back, extend that shoulder and come back, extend that shoulder and come back. And now the right leg, lift that right leg, extend the hip and come back, extend the hip and come back. It's just a slight movement. Extend the hip and come back. Now back to hands and knees, and we're gonna do the left arm and the right leg. So lift them both if you can. Extend, 2, 3, and retract. Extend, 2, 3, and retract. Extend, 2, 3, and retract. And now we're just going to repeat it on each side. So right arm, left leg. Extend, retract. Extend, 2, 3, retract. Extend, 2, 3, retract, and down. Left arm, right leg. Extend, 2, 3, retract. Extend, 2, 3, retract. Think about those images of the muscles. Extend, 2, 3, retract. Trying to feel that along that back. Now let's go back and do our little cat-cow movement again. Any tensing or holding that you did in those muscles to create that strength. It's a strengthening exercise. So you may have done some holding. We can just work out those tensions with a little fluid movement of the spine. All right, so you may be feeling that already. That may have felt a little bit like a bit of a workout for the multifidi. It's not, unless you're doing a lot of spinal work in your yoga practice or whatever, that may not be a set of muscles that you're used to strengthening. So you may be feeling it there. And so then you want to gauge how many times you repeat the lift and the extension based on your current level of comfort. So now let's return to that breathing exercise and see if your upper back feels a little bit different. So we're going to inhale through the nose, slow count of 2. Purse your lips to exhale. Inhale, purse your lips to exhale. Keep exhaling while I'm talking. What we want to feel in the exhalation is that nothing is glitchy. Whatever your current habit of musculature to guide the torso through that exhalation, to guide the ribs and the diaphragm into whatever you want them to do. When you have access to those strong spinal muscles, you can stay in your body's natural opposition and you're not squashing yourself to exhale. So your exhale can be longer, smoother, and more powerful. Also, ideally, we would be able to exhale so completely through our pursed lips that there's absolutely no pause. We're going to get a recoil breath through our nose because our mind and body are so aware that you have gone to the end of your comfortable exhalation and it's time for an inhalation. If that's not happening, if you're done exhaling, but your body isn't ready to breathe, then that's telling me that you have not done a complete exhalation. You are not really very fully exhaled. You have a lot of CO2 left in your lungs. And so strengthening those multifidi is a great way to help you really stay with that supported action of exhale. So you have a longer vocal line and no loss of power. All right, I hope that was helpful for you. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me through my website, HennessyBreathAndBodywork.com.